Which way did he go? Which way did he? Which way did he go? Baby, baby. There's that word, how do you say that word? Infamous, that infamous word. Baby. Okay, Lake Ontario Park. Here we go. Check out the sign. This is the one and only Rick Amey from Kingston, Ontario, Canada. This is Lake Ontario Park, 920 King Street West here. What's that say? Does it say July 18th? I thought it was July 20. I'm getting all mixed up here, eh? So yeah, I don't know. I put the video prior to this. I went and put 2010 on it. It was supposed to be 2020. So I'm rushing too much. Well, first of all, I can't see very well. I got an eye disease. It's called wet macular degeneration in both eyes, and the one eye sees everything all warped, and then the left eye kind of barely sees. I'm almost considered legally blind. You're not supposed to get that disease until you're like, check it out around here, until you're like about 70, 80 years old, eh? But I don't know, somehow I let my eyes go. Don't ever let your eyes go. I let them go for about 9 years. Well, I went to get glasses in between, but they made them and they were no good, so I snapped them, threw them in the garbage. I couldn't see, eh? Then I went back the second time, and then the guy, I said, look, I can't see, eh? He says, well, you know, we did your test, that's it. And I finally come back to Kingston, went through, I call it the world test. It goes all the way around the eye, and they found out I got this disease, and it's uncurable, eh? Yeah, so I'm hanging on. I've had the same vision for about 2.5 years now, so things are cool. Other than that, you got to stick a needle in your eye and juice, liquid in there to try to dry it up and maintain it, eh? But I waited about 1.5 years before I found out that information, and nothing changed. So until, anyway, God bless all us people out there with the eye problems, eh? All you doctors out there, yeah, wet macular degeneration, dry macula, diabetic, diabetes, get it. You know, we need cures, man. We need, you know, at least give us a pill to take once a month to have 20/20 vision once a month at least, eh? You know, so you can still make money. It's all about money, eh? They should have had something to cure all eye problems. But I see way more kids, eh, today. Way more people wearing glasses, unless I'm paying attention. Anyway, I haven't got much time on this one. I only got about 2 gig to deal with, eh? So let's get going. What was I going to say here? So this is Lake Ontario Park. It's a lot calmer out here. A little tip for you people, yeah, wrap your face mask around the bottom of your camera. Put a hair bungee thing on there, and that'll prevent the wind from, it'll slow the wind down. I did that in my last video, it worked great. You can still hear the wind a bit in trucks, vehicles, but it still turned out pretty good. Anyway, I want to get to 3 stories. Okay, that last video, it ended. I didn't have enough time, it ended, eh? So I was just talking about I met the girlfriend, the second girlfriend, and then at the bar, and then I ended up going home with her. So I'm going to end it there. I'll come back to that story another time. But a little juicy part for that part, there's what happened on that weekend, that first weekend, because I went home with her, eh? And yeah, there was some competition going on. Not competition, there was like a trying to make a milestone, like how many times can we, you know, in a weekend, if you get my drift, SEX, you know, how many times can we? So anyway, I'll tell you that and some other stuff about her. Hey, listen, one thing on that, God bless all the girlfriends I ever had, which was very few. I was no Gene Simmons. And all of my friends, and all the friends ever, all in the cities and the towns that I ever had. Slowly I'll bring out certain names and certain, like today I'll tell 3 stories. I'm going to try to get 3 stories in here. But as I go along, so yeah, her name was Joanne. Joanne, God bless you, and Bobby Joe and the whole kit and caboodle, your mom and pa. Steve, I'll tell you some great stories about me and Steve. Yeah, her brother. I'd go over for Christmas, and just a quick part on that. I went over for Christmas. He kind of ignored me for about 1.5 years, and then finally we got together and went out drinking, and oh yeah, we went on. I'll tell you, I'll fill in all that later. Anyway, I want to get to 3 characters here. I'm going to walk around. This here is where where people usually camp over here. I may get down to the lake. I'm trying to go as quick as I can. I don't want to run out of time. Like, that's the thing. I like to get my endings in there. But the bloody thing ran out. It ended on a good thing because I called that last video a surprise ending, eh? So, and the last words are like, yeah, and I went home with her, eh? Anyway, so if you're coming down here, I don't know if they've opened this up for camping yet. Beautiful all in through there, eh? All the trees and that. Yeah, back in the 70s, this place was honking, eh? Let me get a story started here. Let's go with Ty and Janice from London, Ontario. I was auditioning singers for the band, and then Ty shows up. He's cool. Ty shows up to do the tryout for the lead vocals, eh? I think the band was either called Thy, or I was going with Sin Saiva. He ended up calling his cat Saiva, original name I got. I picked that name out. It's called Sin God, and I picked that up out of the encyclopedia. I was into all some 1800s ancient Roman stuff like that, eh? The other one name I really like was Sir Lord of Judicial Duel. That's when they jousted on the horses. Yeah, that's cool. Try that game, eh? Anyway, so he came over, auditioned. He didn't get the part. He was cool though, so I held on to him as a great friend. So we went on for years and years and years. I won't get into all the stories and stuff, but I used to go over to his house. Introduced him to my brother, and he really loved him. So I'd go over to his house, and we'd party it up, and they'd wake up, and I'd be doing the dishes. That's the way I am. I get up and do the dishes. So we went on and had a great time. Lots of parties. What happened with Ty? Oh, tons of great stuff. We used to sneak around along the little riverside of the Western University in London. We go down by the lake, sit down there, hot, blistering summer days or whatever, sit there smoking weed and have some beers or whatever. Then we'd hit the strip clubs and whatever else. We'd had a lot of parties together. He was into a lot of punk. Oh, hey, Ty, if you're picking up on this, I just seen in, I think it's Facebook or YouTube somewhere, Gatto was coming across here. So they must be, I don't know if it's original players or whatever. You were into Gatto. Hey, listen, Ty and Janice, you take care. All the best, eh? God bless. Okay, next story. You know, I'll probably tap into stuff later on with these people, but I want to be quick because I do not want to run out of time, eh? So this is the 90s. I got off the road with Face First. I stopped drumming. I was moving into acoustic guitar and keyboard workstation, doing all my writing with that stuff. And I was out suntanning in the back, eh? And this guy comes in. He comes out and sees me. I know what they're drinking bud, eh? And I said, I'm like that. Hey, you want a beer? Next thing you know, I meet this guy. And what happened there? So he's over there. He comes down to my place. He needed a new place, eh? So he was living next door. That's right. He was living next door. So we went over there, and I'll just wander around here for a touch. I went over to his place. Quick story on that. So he's up there. He got evicted because he played a stereo too loud, eh? Anyway, there was a wedding. They had a Jimmy's Corner. There was a whole mall across the street, eh? So we were over there, and I'll just walk this way then. Don't really want to be yanking these stories out with people's ears listening, eh? So I went over there, and there was a big wedding going on down in the... let me get on this gravel here. Big wedding going on down there over across the street, eh? So he's got I said, put the speakers in the window, eh? So he had the speakers going, eh? Just blaring the music right over top of theirs. Well, they're in a little recreation area where they're holding their reception or whatever. Anyway, so we're up in his place partying, carrying on, throwing knives into the dartboard, and the cops show up. Yeah, you got to turn the music down. They did not want to come in there because we had a few guys in there. Big native guy, Dean, he was cool. Big, tall guy, excellent person, eh? God bless you, Deanie, and your family there, man. So, what else happened with Bill? So Bill, he ended up getting evicted. I got him into my apartment over across the way. Got up in the back. So now the wind is upon us. Yeah, see if I boogie a little more. We'll get some water in this, eh? Yeah, back in the day, they used to have, back in the 70s, they used to have this completely loaded with rides. mini golf rides, train rides, you name it, eh? Popcorn, bands in the big hut. Try to make it over to that hut. So he came over, he moved over. Long story short with that guy, yeah, long story short, ends up being a long story, eh? Let me try to break from the wind here. Yeah, I'm getting closer to the lake, eh? So it's going to get windier. Trees, got a volleyball in here. So when me and Bill used to hang on Monday nights. We'd watch the WWF. He was into that, so I'd go up there. So we'd go up there. We'd always get some beer. We'd go onto the phone and had a chat line at the time, eh? Where you could call up people and chat. I don't know if you guys can see me here. Chat line, you call up, and he was really bizarre. He'd call up and he'd say all kinds of crazy things to girls. Oh, hopping squirrel, eh? Yeah, you have all the animals running around looking for food. Phase 3 is here, eh? So a lot more people coming out, a lot of things going on. So anyway, Monday nights would come along. We'd do the old WWF wrestling, watch that. We play darts, love to play darts, got my own darts. I got not too bad. And then there was this one time, pizza, we'd order pizzas, right? So I went downstairs and got like $13 in pennies, eh? We rolled up $13 in pennies and ordered a couple of pizzas. And I told him, hey, you go to the, yeah, I'll hit the lake and we'll go back to the lake. I never got this hut over here, we'll get it. So anyway, he ordered them up, eh? Actually, this stand, it's called like the bandstand where they had all the groups and stuff like that. Take a wander over there. So he ordered up those pizzas, and the guy came and he said, he took them in a little bag, eh? He wasn't going to take them, well, hey, what are you going to do, eh? So anyway, pretty good. You can blow them off pretty quick, eh? Well, they got it all taken down out here, so they're actually letting people come in, letting the kids come in and play, eh? This here one thing, which it was back in my day, we never really had it. We had more of a round one, eh? With a pole that went around. Get into it, whip around, maybe hop on that thing and go for a little spin. So yeah, he ended up giving the guy all those pennies, eh? That was pretty wicked. Yeah, this baby here, eh? Take a look. Yeah, there's an excellent advancement to you guys that put all this stuff together, eh? All the rubber foaming and stuff. Oh, I thought this thing would move a lot quicker, eh? We'll take a little trip. That'll get you guys dizzy, eh? Oh, maybe I should try the slide. I haven't been on a slide for Coon's age. They got stairs, adult stairs, eh? Oh, I should show the thing and bring back some memories. Now we'll take the big one. There's the little one. Geez, I wonder if I can fit in here. Little entertainment, eh? Oh, these balls are pretty cool here. Like I said, that foam there that they got for the kids. Now back in the day, it was like you'd hit hard sand or dirt for us, eh? Now you can go around jumping those things and do somersaults and everything. Hey, have a nice day.
You too.
So here's this here, eh? This is going way back, 70s. You get all kinds of stuff in here. Popcorn, you name it. Yeah, Well, the light's still blinking, so that's cool. Anyway, let's get on to, God bless you, Billy. Just bathrooms and stuff now, eh? Yeah, you come out to be all a canteen and everything else. Maybe I should hang around this area. Hit the bathroom before I leave now. Yeah, all back there's changed. You'll find that one of my other videos when I went out to the 401 to where they had all the, that was called Cyclone. Something Cyclone. Anyway, okay, let's get on to the next guy, Pat. We'll touch a bit on him. Pat, he used to, where I lived, he lived next door. He was the superintendent next door where I was living. And I'd go over to his place. He was a guitarist. And he loved to play. He lost, what did he lose? He lost some fingers. Yeah, the access to his hands, so he was kind of handicapped in the hand, but he played with his thumb. He was really good. So we used to go over there all the time. And what else? Yeah, I'm just scared. Don't want to get too close to people when I'm yakking off with these songs, with these things. We're down the lake. See what we got. I was gonna look at the water, see how much waves. Pretty judged by how much wind's gonna be hitting today. So Patty, yeah, I got to get telling this too before I run out of bloody time. Yeah, there's some trees down here. That last one I did, Lake Ontario Park, got really blown out because of all the wind, eh? I can feel it coming in here now. Look at this old beauty. For all you cottage people, eh? That's why I like these trees over here, because they're call them the 5 breed. The 5 breed. There they are. Those are my favorite trees of the park. Well, touch a tree, show some love. If you see look right down in there, eh? If you look right down in there where those chairs are, there used to be a gazebo, and it had thousands of signatures on it, eh? From the 70s or earlier, whenever this park was going. So anyway, Pat, I'd go over to his place, and he, yeah, this is a cool little area to hang out in. Hear the water? I'll go down there before this is done. I just want to make sure I get this story on there quietly. Okay, so Pat, I'd go over to his place. Not too whenever he called us over, we have some people, they'd show up, smoke. He used to smoke, he liked oil. Sometimes he had hash. So we go over there where the whole night was planned. Well, actually, he didn't really get up and get started till about midnight because he worked as well. So we went over there, and we start out with get a tea going. Yeah, we get the tea going. Then he's get the music going, and then what would he do? Oh, we watch a movie in the end. So it goes. So first we'd sit down, get the tea going, get all high and stuff. Then he'd pull out some songs, and he'd pull out his guitar and start jamming. He was a super, so he didn't care about anybody. He could do whatever he wanted to, right? So, and like when he was playing, it was quite loud. My brother would go over there, Brian, bring his, Pat had acoustic, and then sometimes my brother would bring his guitar, and they'd be over there jamming. We'd jam all night, well, most of the night. So they'd be jamming, he'd be playing the songs. Then he'd pull out tapes, because he was quite the prank joker. He would do up tapes. He had some effect stuff, eh? And he had quite the comedy act, eh? How you doing? Have a great day, eh? He was quite the comedy character, eh? So anyway, he'd pull out the microphone and do all these little skits, eh? Of different, like he had all these different voices, and he planted all these different plots and ideas and stuff and recorded, and he'd use some effects, like I said. And then, what else happened there? Fluky, he's like, there was a bingo one or something, and Fluky was there playing, and there's this Bubba guy or whatever, and he goes, "Hey Bubba, it's not like you to have a date." And then Fluky's got this other type of voice going on, eh? So it was a skit after skit. One, it went down the highway, and the car was loaded, and I guess Fluky or something was out there. And the guy pulls over, eh? And then the whole story carries on. It's like, yeah, we haven't got room for you, whatever he was saying, eh? Like, there's no room for anybody in the car, eh? So it was story after story, comedy act. Then him and my brother got together and they did a couch, behind the couch, puppets up over the couch or whatever, and put a whole scene of vocalizing in that with the whole characters. So we'd go through that. He played us some of, it'd be the T thing, the NI thing. He played a music thing, and then people would drop by too throughout the night, which was cool. Then we'd go on to the movie at the end of the night, So we'd hit that movie up. Let me just walk down here a bit, or show you. Then there'd be a movie. He had surround sound speakers all over the bloody place, all over the corners. So you were hearing, that's just when that was all coming out, surround sound. So we ended up, let's take a boo in this way. We'd sit there all night watching the movies, or a movie. He'd go down or we'd traipse out to the one of the video stores, and look at that beautiful lake. I don't know if you can see it out there. We traipsed out to one of the video stores, grabbed up some videos and stuff. I got a cool video one time. It's called Duran Duran, on tour. That was really cool. 84, I believe. Yeah, cheers. Thumbs up to you guys, Thumbs up. I got to look high on this thing because I got this thing protecting the mic here, So when we go back, that would be the last thing of the night. Watch that, and then we'd all go back home or whatever, and then do it again or whatever. I'd be in my apartment over there writing song after song, hundreds of songs, going for walks, sitting up the donut shop early morning, teas and everything else. That was quite the thing. Yamaha workstation keyboard I had at that time. Yeah, it was a lot of work doing all that, and I said, the hell with this. Grabbed myself the acoustic guitar, went back what I originally started with back in 84, started doing that again. Then hundreds of songs. I don't know if it caught it on the Lincoln Trail Park one. I got like 1,400 songs. I got over 600 registered with SOCAN for you musicians that know about that. Yeah, I was busy back then. I don't write a lot of songs these days because I got so many in the library. I got 27 songs ready to go right now to record video-wise. I'm thinking about doing it video-wise, And then I have a location in that. I just got to get a power pack so when I go in there with my phone, I don't run out of juice, don't run out of space or juice. Yeah, because it may take me a few hours. I don't want to chance it. Get all the way out there, get things going, and then you run out of time, or the phone dies on you, or whatever. Don't want that to happen. That thing, yeah, it's still going. So anyway, God bless you, Patty. Oh, he's down in the falls now, Lake Ontario, or down in the Niagara Falls. I went down there one winter to live with him. Well, actually, to visit with him, So I wasn't really drinking that time, So I took him out that night and just got him hammered at all the rip clubs. We were going from club to club in Niagara Falls, and we visited some stuff. Then it turns around the next night, I broke down and said, "Oh, I need a beer, So I went out and got a case of beer. We got drinking, So, and after that, let me take a boot out here, see if there's much wind. Get some lake in here. Oh, look, we got a whole exercising crew over here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, right here, I used to hang out a lot right here, This is where they took us swimming back from that Calvin Park Public School. Be right in here. This is where I heaved that medallion that I won from the basketball. Right out there, Somebody's going to step on it one day. Anyway. Yeah, they had a band playing, some bands playing down here. Way over there is DuPont. Yeah, I traipse through here in the wintertime, This is all loaded full of snow. So anyway, Patty, yeah, I went down to the falls to visit with him, And I'm going to work my way back over this other area here. Because I don't have time to, maybe one other day I'll come down and we'll go to the point. Because it's way up and down. So anyway, what did I do? Oh yeah, so I went down to the falls to visit him one time. And then, like I said, he went out drinking. I took him out drinking the one night. Then we started drinking at his place the next night, Just hang right here. And then, so what happened there? We decided to do a video of some of my songs. So it's the middle of the winter, It's the middle of the winter, so we go down to the Niagara Falls, and we go right down the hill, And right around, we asked the guy if we could do it. So I'm out on the rocks in the middle of the winter, freezing cold. Got my coat off and everything else, and playing some of my songs. I think we did one there. Then we took off and went all the way up around the gorge. Did another song there. I was hanging like on a cliff. Jeez, I've had to move like, who knows. We were chancing it because at that gorge, it was like way down there, eh? Just to get a good shot, man. That's what you got to do. Close up. Yeah. Sometimes you got to go the extra mile to get those great shots. You camera guys, film people, you know that, eh? Okay, what am I talking about here? So we do that, then we go to the gorge, and we get on the railroad tracks. I do some stuff on the tracks. We go back, and we're partying on with all that, eh? So he was pretty cool with that. That guy, he was a fan of his own work. I'm a fan of my work as well. These videos, though, I can't stop watching them. I'm really, I get excited when I'm watching them, eh? It's something. It's just to watch yourself carry on. Because, you know, a lot of people say they're, oh, I don't watch myself, blah, 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 right? I always listen to myself. But these videos, I'm going from one to the other. Hey, listen, if you're trying to find them, there's like 26 on YouTube. If you scroll through my videos on Facebook, you'll find them all there. Actually, this will be 27 or 28 now. So, yeah, let's make our way back up to this thing. I'll go to the bathroom, whatever. And then this. Yeah, just punch in Rick Amey, lowercase R-I-C-K-A-M-E-Y. And you should find me there, eh? Yeah, oh yeah, a little shout out to Max, eh? I got a fan. Thanks a million, Max. God bless you and your family. I got a video fan. Sent me a message the other day there, whatever. He's videos, he loves the videos, eh? So anyway, yeah, we'll go up here. I don't know if you can see with that light there. Yeah, a little shout out to all you people with your that like the videos. Just taking a breather here. Oh, that's Joanne girl, my second girlfriend. If you go find out where my lyrics are, there's like 27 lyrics in there. Find out where they are, and she's that song's about her. Let you know that. Well, it's called Talk, Kissed, and Made Love. Yeah, all weekend long. Like I said, there's a juicy story part coming in there. It's a little thing, you know. Something you really don't talk about. Might be adult, contemporary. I don't know. Anywho, what else happened with Pat? Okay, I haven't got much time here, so let's, what do I want to do here? Find a place. Take a boo over to this hospital area. Really don't have time. I want to get out of the shade here. Say my piece. Anything over here? Let's do a roundabout. Get the hospital in over there. There's a lot of sun in here. I want to get out of the sun. Yeah, so what do you think? Bill. Oh yeah. There's the hospital right there. That's adjacent to the mental hospital, but it's all gone now, torn down. So we go through the people here. Yeah, peace, eh? Peace to us all. God bless the world. Let me get some. There were some other things I was going to say too. Yeah, God bless everybody. Oh, I was coming up here, eh? When I was on my way, and there's always dog walkers first thing in the morning, eh? And there was this chick, Camelia Cabello or something like that. She looked just like her. She had like shades on her dog, walking her dog, and I'm going past her, eh? And she had the biggest smile for me. And I, good morning. I said, have a lovely day, or you know, good morning. Have a nice day. Yeah, babes, eh? So hey, look, I'm almost 60, and I've got beautiful girls still smiling at me. Hey, that's what happens when you stay in shape, and you look great, eh? Well, I don't know. Hey, look, they don't look for... You know, I've had 2 or 3 takes with some girls, eh? It's like going, geez, that young a girl checking me out, but it's It's the way you look. It's not what's in your mind or how old you are. Right? It's just the way you look. Keep yourself in great shape. Girls and guys, both sexes are going to be checking you out, eh? What was I thinking about that part? Anyway, I got to go. I do not want to end this like, yeah, so sorry about that last ending. Well, I can't do nothing about it. It ended. And I'm going, no way. The thing was, is there was like 500 megabytes still left, but it needs about 500 to run the system, eh? So that was crazy. Well, so anyway, I'll tell some stories about some other stuff later. If I forget something, you can always tag it on. What about this place? Whatever happened here? I did a lot of songwriting here. I used to come out here all the time, write songs, lyrics, sit down by the lake where I showed you where the trees are and that. I'd sit down in there, write lyrics, and then at the top. A lot of people come out here and jog up and down. But, well, that's called the Providence Care Hospital. Ooh, a couple of babes over there. Well, one, I think. Yeah, I'm usually out a lot earlier, maybe 7 o'clock or whatever, 6, 7 o'clock. I'm right out the door first thing in the morning. So I get out, get things done. It's starting to get really hot and humid here now, eh? What else was I going to say in the intro of that? This bloody thing will probably end with me just summarizing. What about Pat? Oh, we used to go water skiing with him. We get all smoked up. Yeah, and he really loved his Dodge truck. He'd go over there at midnight to wash his truck and all. I get all psyched up the next day. We'd head out to the lakes. Water skiing. I finally did the slalom, the one ski thing. That was kind of cool. We just walk a bit here. That was very cool. It was different. I was exercising so I could keep up. If you didn't exercise, keep your legs going. Oh yeah, that's a little bit on the back of your legs, eh? So anyway, my dad comes up there, eh? And he's out water skiing, and the boat wasn't that strong, but he got him up, eh? And then my dad took like the big belly flop, trying to get up, and he really injured himself, and he may still be affected by it now, eh? God bless you, Poppy. He hit the water hard. I don't know if he ever did get up. No, the motor wasn't strong enough to get him up or whatever. So, like I said, he did the belly flop. There was one time we were flying around. He'd have the, what was it? The, that little dinghy. You put the rope on it and it dragged the dinghy and the guys in it. I went around in that, and it just, it hits the waves. He'll create the waves, and then you'll go over the waves, eh? So anyway, just kind of do a 360 here. You create the waves and go over the waves of the thing, and then try to flip you off. Yeah, that was the thing. So I went off and I did the splits, and oh my God, my crotch was just, oh man, it just ached. And then this other guy called Paul Berube, he was a guitar player too. He was a cool guy. We had a lot of cool parties with him, and so Pat, he was kind of like best friends with him, and he really wanted to whip him, eh? Oh, Berube, God bless you, buddy. Pardon my language there. He'd whip him. Oh, and Paul would purposely put on an act, to really make it look good. And he'd be scooting. He'd whip the tire thing, and Paul would be like doing flips across the lake. It was cool. Okay, we'll end on Paulie, eh? Okay, look. Peace, thumbs up, always. God bless. Cheers, rock and roll it, baby. I'm getting into the habit of doing that one. Anyway, love Rick. All the best. Like I said, thumbs up. Thank you so much to everybody for tapping in and watching the videos or whatever. Like I said, I'm doing them sporadically. Trying to dream up some stuff, go back into stories throughout my life or whatever, the people I've run into or whatever. If you're not in there, if you haven't heard yourself yet, eventually I'll bring in, the good stuff. There's always crazy bad stuff that happens, but you blow it off, eh? There's no need to go on with cluttering your life with all the bad stuff. It's just blow it off. Say, yeah, that crap happens. Move on. Be friends. Remain friends and associates. Whatever you want to do it. Whatever you want to call it, rather. It's just remember those great times with those people there, because those are the memories that really help you get through, because your brain is thinking like, You going from thought to thought. Sometimes I stand there when I'm rehearsing, and you got thoughts going because you're doing it's a routine, eh? And you're going through the and all these thoughts are coming in your head, and I'm thinking about my thoughts, and you know, I never thought of that thought for how long, how many years, and then like it's just amazing how the brain keeps. Now, if you can control that, all these thoughts that keep coming into your brain, eh? Like if they can get that under a system, digital system, delete whatever you don't want in your brain, don't need stuff that's dragging you down. Oh, they wipe out a lot of people's jobs, like psychologists and all that stuff. If they can control the brain and put nothing but positive stuff into it, and make people, you know, well, not turn them into robots, but just get rid of all the bad stuff. There's more bad stuff dragging people down, keeping this world down, than there is good stuff. That's for sure, eh? Good stuff is out there, but yeah, that's why it's great when you're a kid, eh? You really don't know anything, so you're just experiencing. It's like a bumblebee going from flower to flower, eh? You're experiencing a whole new world. I wonder what the life of a bumblebee is like, eh? Or an animal, squirrels and stuff like that, eh? That's quite the life, man. That's quite the life, man. Okay, I gotta rock. Hey, cheers. Like I said, peace out. All the best. God bless. You, number one. In the heart. Love you guys, eh? Yeah, that's two. We'll see. Just keep on going here and there. I got inspired. Took a break. You know, that's all you need to do is take a little break and get back at it. But I can't say that I'm aiming. My goal is to aim for like 1,000 of these things. I'll just do them whenever, eh? Was really the wind I was fighting before, but now that I got this cloth thing going over, it helps it a lot better, eh? Helps break the wind, you know. Still, I can't really see the bottom part of the screen, but anyway. Shh, quiet. Listen. I'm ending. Can you hear me? I'm whispering. Hey. Till we meet again, eh? God bless you. Cheers. Love you. Love you. Love you.